Hi, I'm Kristina Bergsten with the Animal Law Firm, where we are fighting for the underdog. Today I would like to talk to you about how to prevent yourself from getting sued for pet custody. While it's not entirely 100% possible to prevent yourself from getting sued, you can take certain measures to protect yourself if you are sued. So what we'll start with is what I like to call a pup nup. We've all heard of pup cups, but this is a pup nup. So this is it's kind of like a prenuptial agreement. People who, before they get married, sometimes they will go and enter into a contract called a prenup or a prenuptial agreement, where they outline who gets what in the event that they get divorced later down the road. Most people obviously do not like to do this because it makes people think that the relationship isn't sound, or that, they wouldn't do the right thing, or they just don't like to think about the possibility of the relationship ending. However, it is very possible that the relationship will end. And if you have a pet and you don't have any clear rules and lines as to who is going to take ownership of the pet in the event you break up, then it can be a very messy and expensive battle in order to get your pet back, or to get your pet from your former partner. So I always recommend a pup nup or a contract that discusses who will get the pet after the relationship ends, if it ends. We have one for sale on our website. It's Mad Lib style. So for those of you who might not know what that is, I don't know if that's a thing for kids anymore. But anyway, it's like a fill in the blank kind of document. And you just put in your information, the other person's information, and it's pretty easy and straightforward to figure out what you're supposed to put and where. But we have those for sale on our website at theanimallawfirm.com, and you can download it and fill it in. Now let's say you're like most people and you didn't put together an agreement prior to the ending of a relationship, or you're at the end of the relationship and you're trying to put in an agreement together, and the other partner's refusing to even talk about it, or is just being really cagey. It's really hard. I mean, I've seen cases where people will go to work and then the other partner stays home and everything is removed from the house. When the working partner comes home, they move to different states. A lot of things can happen that are really hard to prevent. You got to go to work, right? So to the extent possible, work from home. No, but I mean, in all seriousness, you're just going to have to make decisions quickly and make people commit to their decisions. Say like, nope, this is a firm date. I'm home. I want to be home when you leave. You can take whatever you want. That's yours, but you're not taking the dog or the cat or whatever. And if you leave while I'm gone, I'm going to call the cops on you. Now, the cops, generally speaking, won't do anything. So it's a hollow threat, but your partner doesn't need to know that. But if you make it very clear and firm that, they're removing the dog or the pet without your permission if they do so, I would put this stuff in writing, whether it's a text message or an email, and just say, you do not have my permission to take the pet out of the house. And then hopefully maybe the police will do something at that point. It's hard to say. It really depends on the police officer. Other than that, all I can really say is just, you be the first one to leave. You be the first one to leave. You be the first one to take the dog. You be the first one to not return the dog if you're sharing custody. As long as you're the person in possession, then you have all the playing cards. Once you give the pet to the other side, then they have all the playing cards, right? You have nothing to negotiate with. So make sure that you can retain something, either the pet or something other valuable that the other person would want if they did take the pet behind your back, which can be hard to do, right? But once the relationship breaks up, and if you can't have a normal adult conversation with your partner about who's getting the pet or who's taking what property, and emotions are flying high and people are just getting really excitable and unreasonable, then that's your cue that you can't leave anything to chance. This person's no longer your partner. This person is now, unfortunately, the enemy in your bed, and you have to do everything you can to protect yourself. Trust me, the person on the other side is not thinking about you when they are plotting how they're going to pull a fast one over you. So that's it. You just kind of got to play it by ear. And if you're served with a lawsuit, give us a call. We can help you. If you are the one trying to get possession of a stolen pet, give us a call. We can help you. It doesn't matter which side of the equation you're on. Just know that we have to know the other party's name so we can run a conflicts check, because if we talk to the other party before we speak to you, then we can't speak to you, and vice versa. If we speak to you, then we can't talk to the other party. It's a confidentiality ethics rule for attorneys. So you will need to give that person's information when you call our office. That's it for today. Thanks for listening in. Hopefully you found this helpful. And again, always check out our website, because we have a lot of interesting and useful information on our website. Like I mentioned, we have templates that you can download and motions you can download. Lots of very interesting things, very useful things, no matter what state you're in. The pup-nup agreement applies no matter what state you're in. It's not state specific. So yeah, that's it for today, underdogs. I hope you are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.